All right, we are live. Got my announcement. Things are good. Volume is down. Okay, and you can see my firehouse lights lighting up the neighborhood. Okay, why is the camera moving? Oh, because I'm moving it? No, I didn't move it. All right, folks, let's get this bird in the air.
Takeoff. The home port has been updated. Please check it on the map.
I forgot to get my earbuds. We have a sun, folks. A nice bright one. We're at 168, 197, 227, 256, 300, 330, 70, 86. Here we go, 386. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Do a little focus operation and I'm pressing record. If I lose the stream, oh well. 3, 2, 1. Did we survive? Let's see if we survived. Do a little focus operation and I'm pressing record. If I lose the stream, oh well. 3, 2, 1. Did we survive? We survived. All right. So, yeah. We are 0.0 feet away from home, 360 feet up. I think it's going to be a pretty one, folks. $7.52. It's about 9 minutes.
Maximum flight altitude.
I didn't even climb. It is not 9 minutes, Dennis. It's 12. Okay, we're down to 376. Hey, Jim. Thanks for joining. We have a sun. With the haziness in the sky over there to the west, this could be quite beautiful. Well, it always is anyway, right? In some manner. So I made the mistake yesterday when I did this of not having my table out here. So I had this inclination that I needed to carry my remote control with me everywhere that I went. And I started to go into the house, and the tripod started to tip over, and I hurried back and I caught the thing, and everything was fine. And then I turned around to go back into the house, and I still had the controller in my hand. How silly is that? And boom, down she went. Anyway. We can't all be rocket scientists, right? Somebody has to sit on the sidewalk and clap as they go by. That's a Will Rogers quote. That is not a Dennis Lovelady quote, so oh well. And he was talking about heroes, not rocket scientists. We can't all be heroes. Someone has to sit on the sidewalks and clap as they go by. Yikes. Yeah, the tripod. I know. How silly, though, right? I mean, it's just, I was warned, and I caught it. I was so pleased with myself. I had caught it. I'd saved it. And I turned around and did it again. Immediately. Without hesitation. Who knows what goes through the mind? I was so not ashamed of my car, but I felt so badly that it was so mistreated. It's just not as pretty as it should be, so I decided I was going to wash and wax it. Usually I hire somebody to do it, and I thought, you know, that's ridiculous. It's a tiny car. And he charges the same amount of money to do that job on the Z4 as he charges on the X5. Hey, Mr. Carpenter, sir. Yes, I have. I have. I was just on Mason Kieser's live stream as he was chasing a storm. And you saw me on Mel's live stream. And it seemed like I was on something else. I don't remember. And then, of course, this morning, I had my own. It's been a fun day. Boy, that's a big, big plane. Wow. That's a monster plane. It's way up there, but it's big. Yeah, that is a bright sunset, and it's behind some haze, so the whole sky is alighted. I like it. It was beautiful. I wish that I had started it maybe 2 minutes later. I think we'd have seen the sun pop out from behind those clouds. But you know what? It was beautiful no matter what. Can't take that away, so. So Mel plans on arriving about, I think he said 11:30 tonight in northern Indiana, around Goshen area, if you know northern Indiana, near Fort Wayne. Notre Dame. Did you guys hear the story about Quasimodo had died and Bishop was looking for someone to take his place? I'll wait for you both to say no before I go any further. Jim, I am so sorry about your knee. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That would wreak havoc with your channel. Yeah, better that. For sure, Steve. What a beautiful sunset. All right, so he was looking for a replacement for Quasimodo, and several people had come up to interview for the job, ringing a bell, and this he'd pretty much given up for the day. There were other people lined up to do it, and he was going to finish the interviews that night, but late in the day, this man walks in. He has no arms. And he said, I want to apply for the job. And the bishop said, but you have no arms. He said, I still want to apply for the job. I can ring that bell. And so he said, well, you're going to have to show this to me. So they went up to the top of the bell tower, and the guy took his face and slammed it into the bell, and he made the most beautiful music there was. And then the bell came crashing back, and it hit him, knocked him out of the bell tower all the way down to the ground, killed him immediately. The bishop ran down there, and people were asking, who was that man? He said, I don't know his name, but his face sure rings a bell. It's an old injury, right, Jim? It's not old to you, I know. It's a still present one to you. I think it's actually going to set. I think we're going to actually see it set. How about that? Behind the clouds. Got a bright sky. We have 58% battery. I can watch it get pretty dark, I think. Wow, Jim, that is no fun. So sorry. Look at that sky. I'm so tempted to move to the left because that's where the action is, but I'm recording this one and it's going to be a good one, so we'll just maintain it. Is it? I don't know. I think it's kind of sneaking in underneath those clouds. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm looking at it through a spider webs, sky spiders, as Mr. Bum called them. Mr. Hope, welcome. Here comes the light. Yeah, I think we're going to have a lot of color this time. I'm not shifting left or right because I am recording and I hope to use this. Some of you know my plan. Or actually, I shouldn't say plan, my dream of what I want to do. Part of the trick will be to make myself look considerably younger than I actually am. I'm not sure how I'm going to pull that one off. Well, it may not light up like I was hoping. It's pretty. It is pretty. Steve didn't say you're fat, did he? Did you say that, Steve? Oh, now wait a minute. I only broadcast on 2 of those. My own this morning and then that one with Mel. So the one with Mason I was watching. Oh, you should see there are 3 hawks. I have never seen hawks flock. Is it called flocking? Anyway, that's weird. They're gone immediately, but oh my. They were very low and nowhere near the bird. They were just going off on the northwestern sky here. Very interesting. Steve. Back pedal, Steve. Faster, faster. You're beginning to sink. Mel went, I don't know how long, but it was, I want to say, rough guess, 20 to 30 minutes after you were gone, Chris. And by the way, I don't think I ever said thank you. So thank you for sending me that link. I realized later that I just kind of like, oh yeah, I'm in. So, don't know where my manners went. Beefy. Beefy. More to love, Jim. Loving those colors, even though it's not, it's spread out rather than going up. It's still not bad. I can work with this. Guys, I'm in a slump. I haven't posted a video. I'm working on, gosh, I'm probably working on 5 of them now. And that's my problem, probably. I need to focus on one. Did you guys know that I flew underneath 5 tractor trailers? 5 semi-trailers? I think you did know that. At least some of you did. I'm working on a video out of that I'll probably end up posting very soon because I don't have a lot of technical difficulty with that. But the one of the crash, what's that been, 3 weeks ago now, 4? Long time now. Then I have the insurance thing, but that's only waiting for me to get the actual physical check. The reason I didn't feel badly about spending the money before the check arrives, which is kind of like counting the chickens before the eggs are here, right? But the reason I didn't feel badly about that in this case is that it will be made out to both Chumeen and me, and so it's going to sit around for 6 weeks anyway, waiting for her to return home. And I wasn't about to. So there's that. Yeah, well, the sun is well behind the horizon by now. Should be. Well, 2 minutes. Just behind the horizon, I guess. Below, I should say. My legs aren't that long. I'm about the same height as you, Jim. You guys. Okay, Chris, well, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Wow, where did you get that running guy? That's cute. Oh, look at that on the left. Oh, my. Why is the camera moving? What? What's going on? I'm not touching anything. Well, as long as that's going to happen, then it's been ruined already. Let's just go over here. And let's put the camera back down where it belongs. I did not touch that. Maybe my shirt rubbed it? That's weird. I'm over 65 pounds. Wow, 15% that quickly. All right, folks. That's all we get. Coming down. Not gonna monkey with battery. Not this little gray duck. Yeah. Where's the young lady's voice? I didn't hear her say anything. Battery level is
Critically
low
low
or anything.
battery.
Alright, there she is. There she is, folks. So just waiting for her to decide that I'm in a safe landing place. Alright, let's bring the camera, bring the stick down. Come on, you can do it. Don't be afraid of me, you know me. Alright, there we go. So we are down safely, folks. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. What are all these
Critically
bright
low
spots
battery.
in my eyes? Okay, thanks. We'll see you next time.